Hey everybody and welcome back. We're about to dive into a brand new release. Well, at the point that I'm recording this came out yesterday, right? But this is Aphasia, and this is the song In Death. I already have checked out Aphasia in the past. I'm already a fan. You know, they're a really solid band, you know? And they've released a song, and there's a statement that comes with it. So, progressive metalcore band Aphasia released the aggressive dynamic new track In Death. Now, guitarist Ryan reflects on the track. So this is his quote, right? In Death is about the hopelessness that happens in death. And through the grieving process, and the song specifically focuses on the anger stage of grief and the navigating newfound absence. And you know what? It's a huge... The grieving process doesn't happen, in my opinion, without some form of anger. Whether that's reflected inwardly or outwardly with the persons that maybe have passed away, or maybe at the circumstances in which the persons found themselves in. And there's so many different reasons and different ways we all go through grief. Fact. And we don't always follow them, you know, whether it's grief, acceptance, denial. We don't follow them in the same order. You know what I mean? You might think you go through acceptance when actually you're about to go through anger or whatever. But it's a lot in it. There's a lot in it. And without me literally going into the deep discussions, which I could do right now, but I'm not going to. The link to this song will be in the description. So make sure you go check out Aphasia, go show them some love, because every play, every share, every like, every stream, whatever platform it's on, makes a huge difference to every band. Fact. But let's get into the band. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. If you want to show this video to someone else, just click the share button, share it on one of your socials. You know what I mean? That helps me as well. Let's get into this off. Oh. Oh. You knew that was coming, but it was nice. Listen to that wonderful scream they've pushed right at the back of the track. They're bringing me everything I love about Aphasia's sound. They're bringing it right now. Was that line suffocating in the silence? I think it was. Great line. Loving the layers on the vocals. This kind of frantic fury. Oh. Right, I'm noting the time down. I want to come back to it. Oh. They've got so much going on. Perfectly synced up. I'm trying to find a point that talks. I don't want to interrupt anything. The guitar is amazing. The drums are amazing. The duality in the vocals, which I'm going to come back to at the end. Incredible. Can death be worse than this? That's quite a profound statement. If we go into it, right? If we can go into it. This sort of... And shout out, by the way, to Theory Records, because... Do you know what I mean? They let you know about the bands they're working with. They said, you know what? Let's get this out there. And they send it out to reaction channels because... And that, I want to give a massive shout out and respect to. I really do. I don't... the record labels are starting to come along. They're starting to come around. If we go back... I want to say 5 years ago. Feels about right. Roughly 5 years ago. Like, when at the start of birth of certain reaction channels, it was such a struggle. But anyway, shout out because Theory, I've been working with that label since its birth. And I think they're fantastic. One of their artists right here, right? So, Aphasia. That question, can this be worse than... Is this worse than death? I would say the grieving process is very much worse than death. Because if we think about it, it depends on your stance with death and what happens in the life after death. But technically, you could take the stance of when death is it, you know, you don't feel pain anymore. Who knows? But realistically, experiencing death while living could be, potentially, in my opinion, is worse than death. But again, could spiral into the conversations here. I don't know. Maybe we'll chat about it in the Discord or we'll have a live stream. I don't know. But I wanted to go back to a point in the song. It was, I'm sure it was 144. Was it 144? It was before 144. But by the way, I love that. I just find the vocals, in especially when you have that conflict between the cleans and the screams, that kind of disoriented view of, you know, this aggressive phase, like they said about the song, this aggressive phase of, you know, dealing with death. This conflict of voices and what you should be feeling and what you are feeling and what you're meant to be doing. I think they got that massive contrast absolutely right. The guitars, damn, you know what I mean? It's one of those you want to sit there. I'm sure it's like fret tapping all the way, just amazing, right? Drums on point. All the instruments in the music were phenomenal. Vocals, obviously, I'm a fan of. I want to know your opinion on this song. Drop it in the comments. The link to the song will obviously be in the description as well. Aphasia, you know what I mean? Just awesome. See you later.